reduced. So your purchasing power has been eroded.
Yes.
And that is where you find that shilling is not very well circulating. Let's look at what the government is doing with the e-teams. When we say that we want to have e-teams across the board, I'm looking at someone out here who sells chais and mandazis. That person is, according to the government, is supposed to be on e-teams. Hypothetically, if somebody who supplies milk to TV47 is a farmer in the hood, you people cannot claim that expense from your, the TV47 cannot claim that expense in its financials because it's not e-teams compliant. So what happens is that you'll cease from buying from that farmer next door and you go to the supermarket because you want to claim this expense. So some of the things that we are doing could be counterproductive. From where I sit, I dare say that e-teams is a good thing. But the way it's been implemented is where now we draw the line again. All right,
just hold on to that thought so that we can take a look at what Kenyans are saying. And we're asking this morning, are Kenyans coping or just enduring? Let's see what you're saying. All right, we start off from Facebook. Mary is watching from Rongai and she says, honestly, we are just surviving. I have a cut down on shopping. I only buy essentials now. Life is hard. That is Mary from Rongai. Kevin watching from Thika. I have 2 jobs but still struggling. Rent, fuel, food, everything is up. This is not coping. This is endurance. We have Faith from Kisumu. Soft life is for Instagram. On the ground, we are budgeting every coin. Hi, Raphael, wamcheka sana. James from Nakuru. I stopped using my car completely. I use the matatu now to save on fuel. We have Anne from Nairobi. She says, I had to move to a cheaper house. It's not easy, but you adjust or you drown. That is Anne. We have Brian from Eldoret. Young people are trying biashara because jobs are not enough, but even business is tough, rather. Mercy watching from Mombasa, she says, I cook once a day now to save on gas and food. Things are not normal. Peter from Kiambu, we are coping, but just barely. One emergency and everything falls apart. Sharon from Kitengela says, side hustles are the only way. Salary alone cannot sustain you in this economy. Quite a lot of feedback. David from Machako says, we have normalized struggle so much that we call it coping. All right, these are things that people are saying online, Raphael, as you can see. But I want to pick up from that point on gas, even as you also pick up from some that you have seen there. I've seen a debate online that actually gas is now cheaper in the country, that if somebody now would only eat once a day to save on gas, is that something that is sustainable and can it be justified?
The biggest problem with this country is that the cash flow is no longer there. It's not about the numbers we keep on talking about here. It's about what I have. There are those people who used to have cocoa. Remember, there is that cocoa company that has just moved out of this country. What are they saying? The regime is just, the tax policies are just not predictable. So cocoa for gas, that you mentioned on gas, people are buying, I think, in small quantities of 20 and 100 shillings. Today, somebody getting the 600 shillings to go, or 700 shillings, 1,000 to go and buy the 6 kg cylinder. The problem is cash flow. It's not about whether you want to look at it from gas perspective, you want to look at it from the groceries, it's cash flow. You've heard someone saying that no longer uses his vehicle. Yeah. He's using the matatu. That convenience is not there. And what we are also seeing from this economy is that, and you agree with me, that we've had several issues of people who are mentally, now mental health is a big problem in our country. And some of the issues we are having with this country for mental health is, originating from these challenges that we're having as a country. Cash is king. But if we don't have the cash, and the pressure of Instagram, like someone has just mentioned, the social medias. That's where also we're having the mental issues. And some of the coping mechanisms that I've seen people talk about, and someone has mentioned there, is side hustles. And what's wrong with the side hustle?
Yeah.
And you're employed by TV47, 8 hours a day.
Yeah.
You do a hustle for another 8 hours. If you have a small boy or a small kid, you don't see your kid. That boy grows or girl grows without seeing the parents because they are all trying to make ends meet. So there is that element of working for more than 16 hours. And the children that we are bringing up in this digital age, we've given them gadgets and what have you. So whatever they are experiencing from social media becomes a problem. And this also forms part of what I mentioned about the mental issues. We're also saying that when the tertiary guys talk about inflation, inflation does not mean prices are falling. It only means that they are rising slowly. It does not mean that prices are falling. It means they are rising slowly.
Yeah.
So when the prices fall or rise slowly, and my income, there's a meme that circulates on social media about how everything else grows except your salary. I hope yours grows at the same level with your
I wish.
with your salary and your expenses. So basically what we are saying is that in this country, what we need to look at, and the policymakers, if they're listening, what they need to look at is one, not just expanding, taxing more the already taxed, is expanding the base. And the base does not mean bringing in things that are very aggressive. Sometimes it calls for proper public engagement.
Yeah.
I saw yesterday somewhere that there is something that is being thought through, that everybody, today if you have a business and its turnover is below 5 million in a year.
And I was coming to that question. Because when they say that now the